Hi, it's Stephen here from Sound of Edition Wave, and this is day 8 of the February daily draws. It's the midweek point, so let's see what kind of message we're going to get. And I'll be taking the first card from the Terror of the Abyss, followed by an oracle card from the Goddesses, Gods and Guardians Oracle deck. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, so here we go, and today we will go there. And our card today is the Wise One, which is the equivalent of the Hierophant in with the traditional name of the Hierophant. But this is referred to as the Wise One, which is quite good because it's less. It's not more the traditional ones. More you tend to get the more sort of like the sort of popal Christian depiction, which is fine. Nothing against that. But it's a way of seeing this in it from a different perspective, and we're all about getting different perspectives here. And this is just about the spiritual teacher, the general sense of spiritual teacher passing on traditions to you still got the two sort of initiates or whatever that's learning, and but they're learning around a lot of how they gathered around a fire with a stone circle with a fire there, and he's there. This what kind of headdress on this bit more Native American type-ish, not necessarily Native American. It could be another tribal thing from another culture. So it's more general spiritual. This is a spiritual leader, a spiritual someone that's experienced and knowledge, and he's passing on his knowledge. But he's doing this orally. He's teaching these over a fire, sitting around the fire. What a wonderful way to learn. So to me, this is all about learning. This is all about receiving teaching, traditions, learning from someone that knows their path, that's been traveling their path, that knows their path, and has accumulated that knowledge along that journey, and passing it down to those that are still at the earlier stages of their journey, that need that knowledge, that could do with that knowledge to help them move forward. So, and it's passing on these traditions. It's how these traditions were traditionally passed on, often by word of mouth. Some were written down, of course. Some were written down in texts, in scriptures, and other things. But a lot were passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth, and they were teaching it to those that were going to follow, so that it preserved that teaching, it preserved that knowledge, so that the core essence of the belief system was passed down from generation to generation. Now, other aspects of it then may evolve, but the very core of it would the principles of it would stay the same. The way it was expressed, the way it was connected with may change and evolve, but the basic core principles of the path would remain the same, and would incorporate that core teaching that had been passed down from generation to generation. And that's the important thing, is that we are to learn and then to become teachers to those around us, to those that we learn in our own path from those that have gone before us, those that have got that knowledge that we want to and need in order to grow, to assimilate into ourselves. And then once we've done that, we have a responsibility then to be part of that passing on to others, so that when we've gone, the knowledge does not leave with us; it stays behind. That's the important. It's like a sacred responsibility to a stewardship of that knowledge, and the knowledge is there to last beyond us, and it was there before us, and it's going to be here way after us as well. And that's the important thing. It's that knowledge, that core knowledge and principles that we need of the universe and our spiritual path that we follow. So let's be willing to learn from those, and also be willing to teach too, to pass it on, that knowledge, but when we accumulate it and not hoard it to ourselves. Because if we hoard it to ourselves and don't share it when we've gone, where does the knowledge go? How does that knowledge keep going? So there's a responsibility with this knowledge that we have to share it, to teach it. So it's the spiritual teacher to me, this card. Yes, there are other aspects of the Hierophant to do with established religions, institutions, and things like that. But to me, today, it's about spiritual teachers and being ready to sit and listen to these spiritual teachers that speak in accordance to the path that that are teaching things that are relevant to the personal journey that you're following. There'll be teachers that are not teaching about your personal path, whatever. Yes, you can listen to them if you want out of interest, but they may not be your teachers. But you've got to find your teachers, and the universe will place the right teachers before you. And also, when it's ready for you to pass it on, the universe will bring the right people before you in order to pass that knowledge on. And speaking of which, let's see what goddess, god, or guardian comes to impart their knowledge to us. So here we go. And today we will go here. Persephone, new beginnings. New beginnings again approaching. And maybe new beginning will be to have a new beginning of learning, a new start to learning something new, learning new things, learning new traditions and principles about your path, maybe expanding your knowledge. And this may be the new beginning of that knowledge expansion that you need at this moment to enter into the next phase of your journey. So be ready to listen and to take it on board and make it a part of your life, so that in due time you can pass it on to others. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 9. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.